Okay, we're here at Bull Shooters here in Phoenix, getting ready for a fight tomorrow night. One of the participants is Thomas Kofi here out of Phoenix, Arizona. He's going to be going with Elijah Sweat, 4 rounds, 175 light heavyweight division. Thomas Kofi's here with us, and Thomas, tell us about your how you started in boxing and your experience.
Well, I started boxing probably about 7 years ago when I moved to Houston after I finished playing college football. Had a lot going on in life, and I was like, all right, I need to go ahead, get back, get in shape, figure out something I need to do, especially once football was done. Started at the Charlo gym, started boxing probably just like 3 months, went to a Golden Gloves tournament, won that, got in a little bit of trouble, and then just been fighting from there. Did a couple, smokers here and there. I've done some Muay Thai. I've done about 20 total fights between Muay Thai and boxing. And then I met CJ a couple years ago when I was out here, started training with him. I got in a little bit more trouble, but now I'm done. I'm not on probation, not on bail. I don't have nothing over my head no more. And I was like, hey, I ain't got time to waste. I got time, but no time to waste. So I've been putting in a lot of work these past few months, shoot 6 months to a year, honestly, to get back to where I got to go. This is the best I've ever felt.
Well, boxing's made by stories. You got a real good trainer with CJ. He trains really well. And when I met you and I watched you spar, I knew right away that you're a good fighter. Um, Circumstances lead in life that maybe slow us down a little bit, but I think you got the right story, and I think you can do well. And you've been around some really good fighters.
Yes, sir.
From when talking to you with Charlos, I worked with the Charlos when I was with Golden Boy, and they're their own story. They're world champions.
Yeah.
And then you were in Vegas, and I'm pretty sure that kickboxing stuff's coming in, but
No.
Vegas is a lot place
Yeah, I
to
was in
be.
top rank. I sparred with a couple of the Vargas brothers, a couple of high level pros out there, UFC and boxing wise.
Hmm.
So I got all the training experience I need for sure. So it's just like I said, I ain't got time to waste. I got time, but no time to waste.
Yeah, you're still young enough that you can make something happen in boxing. And when I first met you and seen you sparring, I told CJ he can fight,
Yes, sir.
and I know you can fight. So um, your opponent, Elijah Sweat, he's 2-2, and you're a pro debut, and he's a tough kid, but you never know what's going to happen in boxing.
Yeah.
So when that bell rings, it's all on you guys. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
you guys got to go in there and perform and do the best you can, and best of luck to you,
I appreciate you,
and
sir.
we'll see what happens.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Okay, we're here with co-main event. Sapelli, I knew, and I'm probably not saying it right, but
Oh, it's Arnau.
Anal.
Yeah.
Sapelli Anal. He's a heavyweight fighter. He'll be squaring off against Brian Hall from Sacramento, um, a seasoned fighter, and you're 1-1, and I think he's 1-2 or 1-3. But I think it's going to be a good fight. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you're an athlete. You were a football player. You're currently work as a firefighter. So let's tell us a little bit about your boxing experience.
Let's see. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. Just picked up boxing just as a hobby, and my trainer Aaron just says, "Hey, man, if you wanna try this out, I feel like you can really do something with this." Um, so now we're here. I'm just having fun with it, growing growing every day and just learning new things every training session. And yeah, just having fun and just going with the flow of it, of everything, and just working hard and just putting my best foot forward.
Yeah, that's good. I've seen pleasure watching you guys fight, and I seen when you fought Novato, which was a good fight. I mean, I know there was some circumstances in the fight where you're actually pretty sick with a really bad cold, and it came out on you, and that's always hard, but you did well. I know you had hurt him early in the fight, but he got through it. But hey, that's how things go sometimes, and you did real well, and I expect to see a good fight tomorrow night,
Yeah.
and I think everything's going to be good.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to say to your fans out there? I know you got a fan base here in Phoenix.
No, I just appreciate everyone for their love and support. All thanks to God. Wouldn't be here without them, and love my family.
Oh
Got
yeah,
a newborn on the way,
yeah. That's
number
what
2.
I heard.
So
I heard that.
yeah, shout out to my wife dealing
There
with
you
me.
go.
Yeah.
That's great. All right.
All right.
Have
Thanks,
a
Rob.
great fight. Thank
All
you.
right.
You'll need an interpreter. You don't speak English? Can you hear me? You can hear?
Sí.
Okay. Get a little closer. All right. We're here with Isaac Aguilar. He's from Mexico. What part of Mexico he's from? Culiacan. Oh, I've been to Culiacan. It's nice. Okay, Isaac, tell us a little bit about yourself and your boxing career.
Ok. Bueno, pues yo empecé alrededor de los 12 años en Olímpico. Me tocó foguearme mucho, con muchas peleas. Me tocó ir a Cuba, aquí a Estados Unidos y toda la parte de México me tocó visitar para pelear.
So you fought all over Mexico, and you even went. Did you go to when he went to Cuba? Did he fight in a tournament there or Cuba?
Sí, era internacional.
And you were Mexico's boxing Olympic team, right?
Yeah.
Was Oscar Valdez there too at the time?
Me tocó cuando yo iba entrando, él iba ya de salida. Sí, me tocó verlo en las competencias.
Hmm? Uh-huh. He was already done. Okay. Yeah. So what can you tell us about your opponent, Adam Lopez? What do you know about Adam?
Pues la verdad no lo conozco mucho y no, simplemente que le eche ganas también como uno lo está haciendo y, y pues arriba del ring se sabe todo.
So I know this fight with Adam. They've been trying to make it for a few fights ago, and then we were lucky enough that Adam's opponent dropped out, and he stepped up to the plate. So I expect a really good competitive fight, 6 rounds. What does he feel? How does he feel going into the fight, and what's his perspective of the fight?
No, pues que es una oportunidad, como dicen, que si él la estaba esperando esta pelea desde hace tiempo, desde hace mucho, pues que aproveche la oportunidad también y pues que aquí estamos ya para darle para adelante para la pelea.
How did your weight cut go? You were good on his weight. His weight. That's bit la peso. Eso.
Yeah.
Está bien.
Sí, ahí estamos.
Okay. All right. Gracias.
No, de nada.
And
Igualmente. Un
mucho gusto.
placer.
Good fight tomorrow. Okay. Good luck.
Ok, thank you. Muchas
Okay.
gracias.
I don't know. Oh, we got Slava right there. Come on, Slava. Slava.
I'm official.
Yeah,
Oh
come on
wow.
over here a little bit closer. Okay. Again, Roger Woods, matchmaker for OG Boxing. I'm here with Slava Masus.
Jesus.
Jesus. Great name, I think. I had a pleasure working with Slava a little bit at Guadalupe Gym, and he went on to turn pro. Did he's doing good. He's a really good boxer, and
Thank you.
he's going to be going up against Benjamin Rose tomorrow night. So we're here with Slava. He's from Phoenix right now, and Slava, tell us about your training regimen and how you feel about the fight that's going to happen tomorrow night.
Yeah, thank you for the kind words, Roger.
Hmm.
I feel great. This is the best training camp. I know it sounds very cliche to say, but this is the best training camp I've had since my amateur days. Um, Back almost 10 years ago from where I started, I've been fighting at the same weight. So I know how to maintain and what it takes to achieve it.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure to watch you in the gym and watch you sparring, and I think right now at this point you're boxing real well right now, and it looks like it's going to be a great fight. Um, I have high hopes for you, and I think it's going to be a great fight tomorrow.
I agree. I take professional boxing and I put in everything I got. I know the sacrifices, the dedication that it takes to succeed, and my preparation will lead to my success. So I hope everyone will tune in tomorrow and watch me fight, broadcasting and showcasing live in Phoenix, Arizona, here at Bull Shooters, and we're streaming live all over the U.S. So come support.
All right, great. Good luck on your fight tomorrow night,
Thank you.
and I expect big things.
Appreciate
All
y'all.
right,
Thank you.
bye bye.
So this right here. One of my fighters are here? Yeah. I gotta get information from him. Sure. Okay, bring it out. You guys want to get the backdrop? Yeah, let's go. Let's see that, man. I'm all about that. Your blessing. Thank you so much. That's it. You know, I get that all the time on the weekend. George is on just the front. It's just the front, brother. I don't play basketball. I play football. Did you? How did that go? Yeah. You event that, right? This is one. There you go. This guy knows how. Okay, we're gonna be coming out first. Down to 2 tonight. You gotta be fighting hard. Sure, by the way, originally Oklahoma City fighting out of Las Vegas. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Are we at sure? Nice. You gotta wait for the handicap first. It'll be black with the red lace. That's myself. Yeah. I have a friend. He has a house. Are you? Yeah. Just get my fighter info. Gonna check your weight. Heck yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Now
No, not yet.
Cyprus, I think. I literally just watched the video on all the islands. I think if I did watch that video, I wouldn't be able to tell you anyway. But now that I watched that video, I was like, yeah, but we were in England. We went all around like the England area, and then we actually went to Germany for 3-4 days. Just like about 30 minutes late. Or no, it was like an hour and a half actually. So Germany was cool, but well, my girl, she had a for college. She was supposed to go to Ireland for study abroad for like 2 months, and the ticket for she couldn't go. They just gave her like $1,500 back, and she just had it. She had to use it by 2024. This is 2021 or 2022. So finally, just prepped up and go. And then we knew we could stay with him. We let her run down like stay with our friend. Yeah. And then as soon as she told me, I kind of found out like December 20th or
something like that, like literally right before Christmas. She said she got it to me. And then, so we're going in February, and then I went and bought a ring, and like the first week of February, I bought it. Here we go. Yeah. Colorado. I'm just kidding. Oh, boy. That's what I was in the airport and it felt like $1 million highway. The airport is huge in my trash. So many late stuff that's right, you know, and it's yeah, go ahead, sit down for a minute. We got you next in the interview. I guess what's your name, bro? Adam Lopez. Adam Lopez, military. I know it's a lot.
The song?
That's gonna be your main.
Who's interviewing you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guess who?
that's funny.
All right. I'm here with, again, my name is Roger Woods. I'm a matchmaker for OG Boxing. We have an excellent fight coming up with Adam Lopez and Isaac Aguilar. These guys have been wanting to fight each other for a little while, and now it's come to pass now that we're going to have this fight. Adam Lopez is looking really good in the gym. I watched him sparring, and he looks good, and he's a young up-and-coming fighter here in the Phoenix area. You're out of Tolleson, right?
Correct.
Okay, so he's out of Tolleson, Arizona. And tell us a little bit about your boxing career and how you got started, and what do you expect to do tomorrow night?
Right now I'm 2-0. I just knew I always wanted to box, so and tomorrow night we're just gonna win by any means necessary.
There you go.
Come out victorious.
And how about your training coming up? I know you're a hardworking guy. You got a business that you run, and you work hard at it, and you do training at night. So tell us about your training. How did it go?
Training camp went good. We've been in it for a while now, so we train hard. We train mornings, nights, twice a day. So we're ready for anything tomorrow.
All right, yeah, this is a fight I've been wanting to see for a while since I met you, and I've seen Aguilar fight a couple fights, and I've watched all your fights. So,
Yeah, they've been throwing this name at me for a while.
yeah,
It's like they're obsessed with this guy or something. I don't know.
good,
But
good.
we'll
So,
shut it down tomorrow.
all right. So, what do you expect? What do you expect to see from him tomorrow, and what do you expect from yourself, or what's going on here?
Out of him, it's probably nothing I never seen before. You know, you
Okay.
see me spar, so I
Yeah,
spar.
yeah.
Good guy. I spar all types of styles, so it doesn't
Uh-huh.
really matter what he got tomorrow. And hopefully we find the shut-off button. But if not, you know, I still get the victory.
Well, I've been the pleasure to watch you in the gym, and then you train really hard and you spar hard, and I think you're a great up and coming fighter here in the Phoenix area. So good luck tomorrow night, and I expect to see a great fight.
Thank you.
All
3-0
right.
tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks.
gotta find food. I think he's trying to cut eggs or something.
Then he said we can get
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you responsible. Okay.
I'm gonna park. I pretty much.
So you are the MC. There you go. There you go. You got you.
There.
Okay, it's Roger Woods again. I'm here with Pig. He's one of the sponsors, and he works with OG Boxing since it started. And I'd like to have him. What is your position? What do you do for OG? I know you
Well,
get sponsorships and stuff like that. What else? And you're involved in this promotional company. What's going on here?
well, first of all, Roger, what's up, man, guy?
Thank you.
Good seeing you, man.
Good to see you.
This guy works hard. We're hard behind the scenes, man. So before you guys give a shout out to me, let me get a shout out to Roger right here.
Thank you.
Because he puts the fights on, he gets them together. So I know what's going on in the scenes because I'm, like I said, well, my name's Henry Pig, Fidel's partner. Remember when he came to me, I was his corner man. We were in boxing. He was, doing rounds, and he came to me and said, man, you've been doing this promotion game for 28 plus years in the entertainment side and blah, blah, blah. I want to start promoting. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start promoting. I'm going to do my, I'm going to retire. And I remember when he was telling me that when we went to Tucson when he fought on the Mayweather. No, excuse me. Let me take that back. On the, I forgot his name again already. Man. But we were out there. He had a fight. And
He fought the Dominican kid.
yeah, and then he fought on what's his name? Fight. The boxer. Roy Jones Jr. card. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Roy
Roy
Jones Jr.
Jones, yeah.
Man, I got a brain fart there. I apologize about that. Shout out to Roy Jones Jr., man. That's my fault. My bad, man. See what happens?
Yeah,
Man, Anyways, let me get back to it. He told me, man, I'm gonna start promoting. And I said, okay, cool. He's like, jump on with me. And I'm like, man, I just retired from all the other stuff. I ain't doing clubs no more. I'm doing, come on. So I said, you know what, let's run it. Let's do it. And so we did the first show, man. Great show. Came out good. And like always, there's still bumps in the roads. And there always is. Don't let them fake it. Even the professional ones now, there's bumps in the roads all the time.
Yeah.
There always is. So he just came to that, and then he goes, man, be my partner, help me do the entertainment part, the promotion part, social media, get on that. You do that. I know you help me sell some tickets, get me some sponsors. So that's what I've been doing. I've been my partner. And then I got fighters that call me, and I'm like, well, why don't you call Fidel, and then Fidel connect you to the person. Because I got fighters that call me every day.
Good.
And they be like, oh, man, let me get on that card, Pig. I said, well, let me turn you over to my partner.
There you go.
And I said, I'm not in that department.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
we all have our own.
Thank
job.
you. You know what I'm saying? Because then if you jump in here and you jump in there, you know how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
But best move I could have done. Fidel's a good guy, man.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you, man. Don't get he's a hard ass.
Yeah.
But you got to be. You got to be, especially in boxing. But he's fair, and he's a fighter, man. People don't understand in this promotion thing that he's a fighter. Like he fought. He's a champion.
Yeah, exactly.
He carries a belt.
Mhm.
He knows, and I'm just gonna go say this to the part. He's been burned in this game in the past,
Oh yeah.
so he knows how they roll. And
Hmm.
he said, "I don't want to do that with fighters. I want to be with the fighters
Right.
because I know what we've gone through." Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I know.
So, and I said, "Damn, bro, I'm in. Let's roll." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he tried, like, he told me, "Hey, every fight I want to give fighters, I want to let them keep their gloves." We did that the first fight when we first started,
That
and
gets expensive.
then we got to put numbers together. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly.
And Fidel, you got to come back. I understand. I definitely understand. You want to do that, but
Hmm.
everything takes its course. You know how it works out.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a blessing, man.
All right, Henry.
OG boxing,
That's
man.
it. That's OG
So
boxing.
round
We're trying
six.
to.
Round six, man.
Yeah, we're trying to grow up. So we're
You
trying
know
to
what I mean? We're on round
do the
6.
best we can.
So real quick, like, man, Roger again, the man right here. Hey, shout out to OG Boxing, Seven Sins, Richard Duarte, the designer, our flyer guy. Man, there's so much people. The Pet Boo store, Amy behind this. Let me tell you, Amy too, man.
Oh yeah,
She's
she's
a
great.
grit, bro, because she
Yeah.
does all. She's in the front of the line, so she gets hit with everything.
Yes,
So,
exactly. Yeah.
so shout out to Amy, the Pet Bull store, everybody involved in this. This is not, everybody thinks, oh, it's just one thing. No, man, it's a team. We're a team. And, man, I'm just blessed
Well,
to be here, man.
we just gotta make it
It
happen.
happened. That's it.
And I know
Mhm.
OG, he gets a little excited sometimes. I got to calm him down, but that's what I said. Let me handle it.
Yeah, man.
And the fighters, they come in, they drop out, and it's just the way the game is right now. But
That's how it is.
it's like that all the time, even in
And
the
it's,
big fights.
and
When
it's,
I was
yeah, exactly. And
when I with Golden
yes.
Boy, it was the same thing.
Yes, sir.
So it's
Yes.
it's a fun game.
Right.
I enjoy it, and
Right.
I think we're going to grow, and we got some
Oh, man, we got
bigger
some.
and better things coming
Oh,
up.
they're coming. And I want to tell the audience out there and everybody, look, man, log on to OG Boxing. Make sure you guys hit it. Check out all the social media. Hit me up, Seven Sins. Seven Sins Lowrider at IG. Also go on my platform network at AZ Lowrider Events. We pop post everything up there. Make sure you come to OG. Man, I'm telling you, the fights are off the chain. They get down. Our fights have been good.
Yeah, we got
That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. When you come, you're coming from good entertainment.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to put. We try to put entertainment, the best entertainment we can, out there for everybody to enjoy. And that's my main thing. Everybody that knows me out there knows that I'm trying to put the best entertainment out there for everybody else. That's my job to do for OG Boxing. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put the best entertainment out there, whatever it is, whether it's I'm out there or I'm going to hire somebody or I'm going to do whatever I got to do. Man, this is an entertainment business, man. We got to get the crowd going. We got to get everybody going. So that's what I'm trying to do.
All right, good. It was a pleasure talking
Man,
to you,
thank you,
Henry.
Roger, for having me. But once more time, everybody, log on, get your OG Boxing tickets. Make sure you, man, any event that pops up, we got some stuff coming up before the end of the year. Make sure you guys jump on, man, because I'm telling you, OG Boxing ain't going on. We got round 7 coming up. We got round 8 coming up. We got them all. I'm
There you
promoting.
go.
You know me. I'm going. So we got round 7 coming up. Round 8 coming up. We're thinking about doing a New Year's Eve party with everybody involved. That's for another occasion. But round 7, round 8 is coming up. Fighters, call us and get a hold of us, man. We'll get you on the card. Let us know what's up.
All right. Thank
Let's
you,
go.
man.
OG Boxing 7 Sins. We in the building.
There you go. Thank you, Henry.
Right on.
Bye.
Who else we got left? We got
Yeah, you already know.
All right.
Yeah, we need to talk.
Oh, man.
I'll get you right now.
That's my guy right here, man.
Well, you're next.
Oh, you're good. Him and I go way back like a credit check.
This is awesome.
All right. It's Roger Woods again. And we're with, I think, one of the best ring announcers in the state of Arizona right now, or even in the United States. He's a snappy dresser. I've always been impressed by Jeff. His name's Jeff Way. He's got a good, unique story of how he got started in announcing boxing. And I really like this guy. And like I said, I'm glad you're on OG.
Yeah, thank you, Roger.
Appreciate it.
I
Go ahead
appreciate
and
that,
tell
sir.
us a little about how you started your career. I know you have a good story on there, and I'd like to hear that again.
You know, I appreciate it, Roger, and thank you for the kind words, words of, admiration. It's been a lot of hard work. You've been involved in a lot of the hard work, and I didn't learn that overnight. You know, I got started back in 2015, and I was talking amongst friends in a cafe, and next thing you know, there's a gentleman that approaches our table in a very awkward manner. It was just kind of threw us off a little bit, and his name was Raul Porrata, and you can find him at Combate Global doing MMA fights. He's very Puerto Rican, and he loves that Cubana nature, and he's a great guy. He approaches and he says, "Hey, I'm sorry for interrupting. I saw you walk in. You've got charisma, you've got size, you got a good look to you, and I could hear you talking and you articulate well and this and that." And I said, "Whoa, hey, hold on, man. I like girls. I don't know what you." And he's, I got a chuckle out of those who were involved, and we were just hanging out. And it eventually turned into him saying, "Hey, Z, you ever thought about being a ring announcer?" And I really kind of looked at him and I was just like, has anybody thought about ring? You're not born with the idea that this is even a possibility. People want to be firefighters, cops. They want to be, an astronaut. And those are kind of some of the aspirations I had when I was a kid. I was 32 years old when this was approached to me. And he let me sleep on it, right? He handed me a business card and he said, "There's this MMA promotion out of Payson, Arizona, All Powers Combat. Heath Bebout, the Midnight Promoter, great cat. He's got an event coming up that I'm going to be associated with and introducing those fights. Be my 8th or 9th event with him over the span of this 9 years." And I called him on it, and I was just like, "Hey, you know what? I'm a try everything kind of once kind of guy, depending on where the vodka comes from. But I'm really just, let's try it out. And what can I lose from it?" And I watched a few YouTube videos, put on a wrinkled suit and brushed my hair real nice. I got up there, and at the end of the event, my friends, they paid me 10 tickets to do whatever I wanted with as my pay. We'll try it out, see how it goes. And at the end of it, I had a lot of great words of inspiration, accolades from it. "Dude, you're born to do this. This is something that it seems like you're made for, and just late to the party." And I ran with it, right? 6'8", 210 pounds now, lost a little weight. I got kids, man. I got kids.
Yeah, when I first seen you, I think you were doing Dennis Ryden Thunderbolt promotion show. I was really impressed with you. And really impressed how you really dress up and real sharp, man. And you don't really see it a lot at announcers, but that's what really impressed me. And then as far as your announcing is really well.
Thank you, Roger.
And you've done your study, and you do a great job every time I see you, man.
Thank you, Roger.
I'm always happy to see you. And then when OG told me that he was going to be the announcer, I was really happy to hear that.
That's awesome,
I think
Roger.
you do
Thank
a great job, man.
That feels great to hear, man. I know. I'd have to add too, is like, I'm 6'8". I don't want to be cookie cutter. I'm really not, as you can tell with some of my introductions. And I decorate myself like a Christmas tree sometimes, man. Get up in there, enjoy it, be lively, keep the intensity and the attention of the crowd, but also understand I'm the last person that these fighters are looking in the eyes to and saying their name before they step into battle and combat. And I take that very seriously. I respect
Yeah,
the sport and that notion. And like I've met you and with many of the other promoters, with Fidel and Keith and all them. It's a great network and it's a small world, even though we're spread across very, very thin. I appreciate the time. You know, I look forward to this event. We got 5 great bouts, a main event. There's a couple of pro debuts coming out. It's going to be a scrap. I appreciate it.
It's going to be a good fight, and I think they're all competitive fights, and we'll just see how it shakes out tomorrow. And I know you're going to do a great job on announcing it. It'll be
Yes, sir.
Really good show.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you for
once again, I
coming.
appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, you tell him, Mel, I appreciate him too.
All right.
Thanks,
There you
guys.
go. Thank you.
I'll be in that red black shirt.
There you go.
Hey, man, you know how black people is, man.
Okay, it's Roger Woods again, and I'm with Brian Hall. He's out of Sacramento.
Fresno, California.
Fresno, California. Sorry about that. I always think he's in Sacramento, but he's out of Fresno. Experienced heavyweight fighter. He's going up against Sapelli Anu, and I've had the pleasure of watching him fight a couple fights. I've seen him fight here in Arizona at the Mullet Arena. I thought he won the fight. They called it a draw, but it was a great fight. And go ahead and tell us about yourself, Brian, and how you started boxing, and what do you expect to do tomorrow night besides win, and your preparation.
My name is Brian Hollywood Hall, and I started boxing in 2019. The thing that made me start boxing is I was a football player, but I kept messing up my ankle, but I was going through a lot of things. 2019, I lost my uncle, and then I lost my brother. And before my brother died, I asked him like, how does he feel about boxing? And he was like, shoot, if I was your size, I'll do it and all that stuff. And then he died, and the passion of sports never left me. So that's when I joined Allman Boxing Gym, and ever since then, like I like the competition. And for this fight, I feel really good, man. I feel mentally good and physically good about this fight. I had a good camp, and yeah, we just ready, man. We just ready.
That's good. I mean, all fighters can turn their records around, and I expect a good fight tomorrow night. You guys on the co-main event, so I think it's going to be a good fight, and I know you're ready for it. You've been training hard, and so is your opponent. So we'll see how it shakes out tomorrow, and good luck on the fight.
Oh yes, sir, man. I mean, Roger, you already know so with me, Roger. That's why you always have me come out here.
Yeah,
You know, I'm gonna bring something.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
I know you fight. And you hang in there. And that's a good deal.
Yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be different tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, and I expect a big fight from you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
All right, how you doing, man?
Good. All right, it's here again with one of the fighters. He's going to fight tomorrow night, Benjamin Benny Rose, out of you out of Phoenix or
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona, and he's going to fight Slava Masus in a light heavyweight or junior middleweight boxing match. So Benny, tell us about your preparation for the fight and what do you expect tomorrow?
Man, I've been preparing very, very hard, man. Since my last fight, I've made a lot of adjustments. Started sparring with a lot better people. I started sparring with a lot more pros now, and I made that adjustment from kind of sparring with a lot more amateur guys to professionals and really, really good guys with really good records. That's made a huge adjustment in my game. I mean, my training is going to speak for itself, honestly. And I put in a lot of work, and to be honest, man, I'm super excited to fight tomorrow.
Yeah, it's good. I seen the first fight. Actually, I made the match for your first fight with Elijah Sweat. Elijah Sweat's going to fight tomorrow, and you guys had a great fight. I mean, when you have a 4-round fight and there's a knockdown, it's almost impossible to come back unless you knock the guy down. But it was a great, even fight. But you know what to expect. I think this is going to be another barn burner, and later on we're going to get you a rematch with Elijah Sweat, or
Awesome.
we'll figure all that out once we get through this thing tomorrow night.
Perfect, because I know that's what we want.
And what I like about you, and I've known George Garcia for many, many years, and I've always liked Georgie and George Garcia. He's a good trainer, and I know you work real hard with him. And I always talk to him about you, and he always lets me know that you're always training good, and that's what I want to hear.
Awesome, man. Awesome, man. That makes me feel good.
Thank you for coming out and showing your skills, and I expect a good fight from you tomorrow.
Hey, thank you, Roger, and I appreciate everything, man. You're it's been really great talking with you, and you always really have given me a lot of support. So thank you, man. I really appreciate you, man.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you. All right. I didn't know where you were at.
Here, let's just talk. We need to talk real quick. Me and you talk. All right. So we here. We're live. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Man, hey, I feel you. I'm doing good too. It's nice to meet you. Hey, this is our first time working together, but hey, he's killing the game. He's killing it. See, I need to make sure that you're giving Roger all the love and the props. And you're going to be on camera tomorrow too, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right, awesome. So he's going to be killing it. He's done an amazing job again. Like, he came in, he's running the show, making it easy, just feeding the people. So you've been around. You got a lot of experience. Golden Boy Promotions and then some. So let's talk a little bit about you until our people go.
Well, I've been involved in boxing since I was 10 years old as a amateur boxer. I never turned pro, but I've worked with a lot of different fighters, John David Jackson, and going way back to Wilfredo Benitez. That was a long time ago. But, and I had a chance to work with some good fighters,
Yeah.
And I started matchmaking with Top Rank. Then I got a job with Golden Boy Promotions with Oscar De La Hoya, and I worked there about 5 years. And then I got out of that, and then I became a boxing official, a judge in the Pasco Yaqui Tribe Commission.
Oh,
Did
man.
that for about 8 years, and it kind of died out in Tucson. We weren't really having a lot. I'm from Tucson, but we haven't had a lot of fights down there. So I said, man, I'm going to just get back into matchmaking. I got my license and started working with different promoters here. But I've known OG since he was a young kid. And then I started helping him because I've always liked Fidel. He's been a great kid, a great fighter, good fighter.
Right.
He won, minor belt, but he's always been a tough fighter,
Right.
and he kind of takes that into the promotion business with him,
Well,
and we do care about the fighters. We're not trying to get anybody hurt, but we want competitive matches, and that's what we're trying to do.
Awesome. Well, I know you're pretty busy right now. We got another interview coming up. Oh, he just left. And so, anyways, we're going to follow up with you tomorrow since you're going to be in the mic, and we can go a little bit further on that because we'll have some time. But I appreciate you. So, hey, it's been a pleasure. Yep. All right. Cool. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm going to get other entrepreneurs and businesses.
Okay.
We got the security company.
Yeah.
Your company going to be coming in? I asked.
Right.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of companies that I have. So
The fighting game was definitely like keep it, look on all your stuff, but especially with security.
oh yeah, and I have a clothing brand. It's
All right, I'm here with CJ, and CJ is one of the top trainers in the Phoenix area. He's worked with Thomas Kofi. CJ, tell me a little. I know you're a professional fighter yourself. You've had a couple knockouts. Uh, it's been a little bit, but tell me about yourself and how you got into boxing.
um, it was something that I knew that can change my life, and it also will change my family's life. Everybody wanted to do music, rap, do all that extra stuff, but I knew that growing up, I had to fight for a lot of the stuff that I had, from clothes from the school lost and found to food in the lunch period. So a lot of it came from having to defend myself and having to be that kind of person. So boxing really changed my life, not only from a confidence part, but also from a business standpoint. A lot of the stuff that I've learned from boxing, as far as just going up there and just doing it, don't have no excuses. I always use that same mentality in my businesses and how I carry myself as well. So
Yeah, good. And well, I had the pleasure of meeting you and then seeing, kind of helping you get through the process with Thomas on his pro debut, and we finally got that done. It was a few hurdles we had to jump, but we did it, and you took care of all the business.
appreciate you so much, Roger, for
And
that.
everything was good,
Yeah.
But when I went to the gym and I seen Thomas sparring, I'm going, man, that guy can fight. I was really impressed, and I mean, it was about 10 seconds into the round. I said, he's good.
Yeah, of course.
I've been around fighters all my life, and so I kind of can see, what we got.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think he's going to do really good, and I really, really would like to continue to work with him.
Oh, definitely.
I like to work with fighters like Thomas and trainers like yourself.
No, I appreciate that. We like to, I like to work with people like you. We like to
Yeah.
work with people like you.
And I know you got a security company. Tell us a little bit about your security.
Oh yeah, R&E Security. I've had it for 3 years. The anniversary will be on Juneteenth. I also have a clothing brand, which is True Combat. I started that. That's dealing with athletic wear. So also fighting gloves as well. But my security company has been the main standpoint that's been helping secure, companies, businesses, fights, and everything else. The clothing brand itself, I got as for people who work out, or people who want to be comfortable. It's definitely something that I'm expanding, that I hope that, and I know that would go, further for anybody.
And I noticed that you did touch on it a little bit about having a boxing glove line, which they look good. We just got to go through the process with
Yeah, definitely.
with the commission and make sure we get that passed. And they look fine to me, but at this time they didn't want to let us use them. But that's fine.
Yeah.
We got to go through the process, and we'll get it done. And
At least
I
we
think
know the
everything-
process steps
yeah,
now, so I'm
exactly.
okay with that. I'm gonna order some more. I'm probably gonna order his next pair that he's gonna wear for his fight, just so they can approve that, and we'll just keep that, and they can keep the other ones.
Yeah, it's just a process they got to go through, and then we'll figure out. If it's a new brand of boxing gloves, and they got to have a process they have to go through to get them approved.
Makes sense.
And it makes sense. It's a safety measure for all the fighters.
Which I agree. I'm not mad. At least now again I know what I got to do, just like how you learn in a fight. So
Right. Okay.
I'll take the jabs when I take them.
That's it. Yeah. You gotta stick and move.
Yeah, right. Stick and move.
All right. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure.
talking to you.
Appreciate you, Roger.
And
Thank you so
we'll talk
much.
to you
Of
soon.
course, of course.
All right. Good luck in your fight tomorrow.
There you go, fam. Appreciate you. We'll get it. Of course, always.
How's it going? Richard.
Richard what?
Richard Huante. Nice to meet you. Huante, like a glove. All right. See, a little bit. That's your main camera right there. Okay.
Okay, you're one of the sponsors for OG.
Yeah, I'm Richard Wante. I do the flyer designs, and I actually designed the OG boxing logo too. So
Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, so I'm the matchmaker. My name's Roger Woods. But tell us about your stuff that you do for OG.
well, like I said, I design all the flyers and promotional materials for the fight itself and the weigh-in, and for each individual fighter too. I make their flyers.
Yeah.
I'm also a logo designer and illustrator by trade. So my business is Richard Huante Design. So I have my own website and take commission work and sell art prints and original artwork too.
Yeah, I really look at the logos. Nice, what you've designed for OG has been nice stuff.
Thank you.
I really like that.
Yeah, thank you a lot. Appreciate
and
that.
I think it helps our promotional company.
Yeah, absolutely. I make sure to kind of tailor the designs to whatever profession that I'm working with at the time. So kind of cater it to each specific demographic, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's fine, and it looks good. I mean, it's quality work, and I think it's a good deal.
thanks a
You
lot.
got it.
Thanks so much.
And
Yeah.
I really appreciate you, and I think Fidel OG, he's glad to have you.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. It's a real pleasure and an honor to work with them too. And I know
Yeah.
he's heading up in the ranks of the Valley promoters and stuff. So if I could be
Yeah.
a part of it, I'm really happy to be.
I'm happy to be a part of OG Boxing, and it's like I said, we got to take baby steps. And we'll
Yeah,
be all right there.
that's for sure. But before you know it, we're gonna be headlining top name fighters and we're gonna be
We're gonna build our stable.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too. How's some Raiders looking this year?
Better, I hope.
Yeah. You don't have an injury-prone quarterback anymore. Yeah, that was kind of weird how it kind of worked out.
Let's do it real quick.
You can interview or interview?
Yeah, let me get you right after OG. Ready? All right, the camera's right there. I'm with Fidel OG Hernandez, and it's again Roger Woods. Hey OG, so it's been a pleasure working with you. We've You know, I'm a 24/7 matchmaker. You can call me anytime, and you've done it. We've talked extensively about this fight, and we finally got 5 solid fights. So it's just the way matchmaking goes. But tell us a little bit about yourself, OG, and how you got into. I know you boxed. I've known you since you're a young man, and you've had a lot of amateur fights and professional fights. Tell the audience about yourself.
So I'm from Los Angeles, and I started boxing in 1990 at the age of 13 years old, and I was national champion. I fought international, representing the United States against Canada and Ireland. Made it all the way to the '96 Olympic trials, and I lost there. So then I turned pro in '96, fought 20 professional fights, and then I retired. Um, Made a comeback after 16 years off. Made a comeback in 2017 at the age of 40, and people were started calling me OG because I was 40 years old fighting all these young cats, and yeah, it stuck with me, and just to stay in the game after retiring, I said I'm gonna promote. I'm gonna see what this is all about. I mean, boxing's in my blood,
Yeah.
and this is a way to stay in it.
Yeah, and that's the way boxing is. It gets in your blood, and you want to be involved some way, whether it's a promoter, a fighter, or trainer, cut man, whatever you want to be. I've been involved in since I was 10 years old, and I've known you since a long time. And when I got back in the game, I seen you starting out, and I'm always looking for a small promotional company that I could work with and grow with, and I'm hoping that we grow this company. We got some bigger stuff coming up, and so we just got to take one fight at a time and just go up as you know.
Yeah.
And
So
make good fights. That's what I want. I want competitive fights. That's what I try to do is make competitive boxing matches.
yeah, of course. Like I said, I love the sport of boxing. You know, it saved my life, and trying to give back and trying to bring these exciting fights to the crowd. You know, we don't want these mixed match fights that people already know who's going to win. We want the crowd to be excited, standing up and cheering. You know, because we gave them a good show, and
Right.
they'll keep them coming back.
That's it. That's all we want.
All right, Roger. Thanks for all your help, and let's keep it going.
All right, we will. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye bye. Good. Did you get an interview with you yet?
Yeah, we can do it if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it. We got Zubik. He's one of the fighters.
My name is Mel with Flash Media Sports. We're going to be inside.
Oh, thank you.
All right. All right, Roger Woods again, and I'm here with Diego Zubik. I had the pleasure of meeting him through. He called the promotional company and asking for a fight, so we brought him in, and he's going to go against Anthony John Simone tomorrow in a 147-pound welterweight fight, 4 rounds. Right now, Diego's 2-0 as a professional, and tell us a little bit about yourself, Diego, and how you got into boxing. I know you go to college, and you know I always like that. Go ahead and tell us about yourself. You know,
Well, first and foremost, I just want to thank God for everything. I'm a big Christian, and I want to bring that into the sport. I know a lot of athletes, they don't make that. Maybe it's not very popular to say that or behave like that, but in today's day and age, I just want to thank God and thank Jesus for
Right.
everything, good and bad, and just everything. For waking me up this morning. So
Yeah.
I want to thank God for everything. Thank you, Jesus, for bringing me here and sitting me in front of you. We can talk and communicate, and that's a win right there. So we're already winners. We're all blessed beyond measure just for that, So, but as far as getting into boxing, I've been boxing since I was a little kid. My dad loved it. Just same thing as other. There's football families, baseball families. Mine was a boxing family, so they all couldn't box too well. I was the best boxer in the family, so here I am, and looking to make a career out of it. But I go to school. I'm a student, a biology student. Maybe med school down the road, or who knows what that entails. But right now, I like kicking people's butts, so that's what I'm here to do.
There you go.
That's what I'm here to do.
Yeah, and I think we're going to have a good fight with Simone, and I think you do well. And like I said, I tell all the fighters you're going to have a good competitive boxing match. So we'll see how it goes and how everything shakes out. And good luck on the fight tomorrow. And thank you for showing up and coming in. And we'll get this all squared away and we'll get ready to go tomorrow.
Thank you for having me. I can't
All
wait
right.
for this and do the next one. And real quick, you're a big Raiders fan. What are your thoughts on the upcoming season? What are you thinking?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl? Yeah, I'm hoping if me, I'll go there
No,
with you.
As far as the Raiders go, I just hope they get to the playoffs, you know.
Oh man, I'd be happy.
So-
I love the head coach, and I like Aiden O'Connell. I think he could be
Yes.
something special. So
Yeah, I like him too. I mean, I think they got to keep him, but we'll see. You know, we just have to see what happens.
we'll have to see what happens. But either way, God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, God
go
bless you.
Raiders, go
Thank you.
Rebels.
Thank you.
Oh, I know. That's Paul. Where's Paul? You just point him out to me. Get him. Oh, fighter call? Fighter name call?
And then there's another one that's
Anthony? I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. My bad. He was Jeff. He was Jeff. So, and then who else? So we got Anthony.
And then I got Elijah Sweat. I don't know where he's at. I've seen him here, but he might be over in the back. What's that?
Yeah. All right, here you go.
Okay, I'm here with Elijah Sweat. He's out of Las Cruces.
Yeah, Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Okay, so actually, Elijah Sweat is back with OG Boxing. He fought for us before, and he fought Benjamin Rose, and he beat him in a 4-round decision, knocked him down, I think, in the second round. But it was an exciting fight. They had a really good war going on there, and Elijah beat him. So here we are, and Elijah, thank you for coming, and tell us a little about yourself and how you got into boxing. Wasn't your father a fighter?
Yeah, my father fought a little bit. He never actually went amateur fights or anything like that. He just practiced at the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
So yeah, he practiced a little bit. He fought. He was actually good. He was taller though. I got the short end of the stick.
All right, tell us about yourself, how you got into boxing and stuff like that.
Well, I played football. I always wanted to do boxing, but my mom was a little too scared about all that stuff. Too many hits to the head. So I started doing it when I was 21. I've been doing it for 3 years now, practicing at Crosstown. And I used to be a heavyweight at first, but now I've got down to the right weight and feel healthy. And got my technique all worked out. We're better at boxing and everything like that. So.
Yeah, and then like I've told all the guys, I expect a real good fight tomorrow, and I think it's going to be good. So good luck on your match tomorrow, and then if anything else you'd like to tell anybody out there and watch the fight or whatever you want to tell them.
I'm just saying, everybody, expect a good fight. We're gonna have a war out there, and I want to thank God and thank my family and my little daughter back at home, and God bless everybody. And thank you guys for all the opportunity as well. Glad to be back out here.
All right. Yeah. we hope to bring you back soon.
Yeah, I want to. I like it out here. I love the environment.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. I'll get you on that. Yeah, sorry about that.
Did you come over?
Over here.
What's your name?
Marissa.
Marissa. What? Okay, so have a seat. We're going to do an interview.
Yeah. I supported with Del Sol, and then I also did in the local MMA company called
Rough Nation.
Rough Nation.
Yeah, with Joel Lopez.
Yeah.
What's your first name again?
Marissa.
Marissa.
Yes.
I thought we had. Hey, OG. Fidel. Do you got two or just one? Two, but the other one's not.
One today.
Marissa. This is Marissa. All right. All right, he can put them on and we'll get started. The camera's right there.
I'm scared. Oh, is there a way to make these smaller?
Huh?
Is there a way to make these smaller?
I don't know. Can you hear?
Is there a way to make this? Yeah, I can hear, but I
Make
feel like
them a
they're
little
like way down here.
A little bit smaller. No,
No, the headphones.
the headphone.
No.
No, the
Is there a way to
adjustment.
make them smaller?
Oh, I got you.
I think over here. No worries.
Okay, Roger Woods again with OG ring girl Marissa. She's had some experience on different promoters. Tell us a little bit about your why you do it and how do you like. Just tell me your experience as being a ring girl.
I mean, I love it. I've worked with a couple different boxing companies locally here, and then I've also done MMA with Rough Nation for a couple years now, and I love it. I just love the excitement and the atmosphere that all the fans and everybody brings, and that how everybody's just so hyped up about everything, and I just love the atmosphere.
Oh, good. Yeah, and have you worked with OG before?
I have not. This will actually be our first fight together, so
Oh,
I'm
okay,
excited.
good. Hopefully it continues.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to try to interview everybody that's involved in the OG boxing promotions, and ring girls are a big part of our company. So
For sure, for sure.
so we'll see what's going on. So what do you do? I mean, besides this, do you?
I used to do a ton of different promotions and different gigs and work for as an event coordinator, music videos, stuff like that, all in the industry. But now I kind of shifted over a little more to boxing, and I mean, I love it for the most part. Like I said, just the excitement and like everything that it brings and all the preparation that it takes to put on a whole show is just, it's super exciting.
All right, great. It's a pleasure meeting you, and see how it goes tomorrow.
Awesome.
All
Sounds
right.
good. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye.
Love it. Thank you.
Got one more, and then we're gonna start. Paul, come on.
Can I have her interview me?
Huh?
Can I have her interview me?
Sure. Hold on. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm here with Paul Salinas. He's the trainer for Adam Lopez.
And Slava Mezus.
And Slava Mezus. He's going to be working both corners, and he's one of the top trainers in the Phoenix area. So go ahead and tell us about the preparation with Adam and Slava for today's or tomorrow's boxing matches.
Well, with Adam, I did more strength and conditioning. So it was a lot of, I mean, it wasn't strictly boxing, but it was stuff that, for explosive power and, just making sure he's in shape. And then he was doing 2-a-days. So he would do that in the morning, and then we would go to Tweedy's in his 120-degree heat gym. It was hot as hell, and and I would attempt to do another, help out with the training, but Tweety really took care of the boxing aspect of that.
Well, that's good. And I had the pleasure of watching him spar, and he looked really sharp. And I really like Slava, but I want to zero in on Adam Lopez. He's got a tough fighter in front of him, and I know you guys been trying to get this fight for a few fights. Now, we were lucky enough to land the fight. I think it's going to be a great action-packed 6-round fight, main event. So just let me give me some insight on it. What I know how this came about.
Well, I'm very good friends with Santiago, who is Isaac Aguilera's trainer.
Uh-huh.
So it's like we're friends, but we have to just this is competition. A lot of respect going both ways. Isaac's a really good fighter. I've seen him before. He's tough. He's got a lot of experience. Actually, a lot more experience than Adam as far as the amateurs.
Right.
And but it's a fight that I think if we do the right things, we should get the victory. Um, but at the same time, like I said, it's we have that friendship, but once the battle begins, once the fight begins, then
Yeah,
we just
once you cross those ropes, all that goes out.
it goes out the window, and we're just trying to get that win.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck on your fight, and glad talking to you. And we'll see how it goes tomorrow night.
Yeah. Thank you, Roger.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, one more. So you got some barbershop in Las Vegas.
Come on.
And he got spiders. Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Johnny, how you doing?
Johnny, Roger Woods.
Roger Woods, pleasure
All
to
right,
meet you.
so I'm with Diego Zubik's trainer.
Yes, sir.
They're out of Vegas.
Yes, sir. Out of
And
Pound for Pound Gym.
Pound for Pound Gym. I know Leonard from Washington. He works with Rich, and I guess he's had some fighters up there last week.
Yes, sir. Coach
training.
Rich is a blessing.
Yeah.
He is a blessing.
I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Coach
Oh,
Rich,
man.
but I've talked to him on the
You're
phone.
missing out, brother. He's a good guy. Can't wait for you to meet him.
All right. Go ahead and tell us about your preparation for the fight for Zubik.
For Zubik, Diego's a hard worker. At the end of the day, he puts in the work, so he's going to get a good outcome.
Mhm.
I cannot complain about his work ethic.
Uh-huh.
We have a little bit of things that we got crispy. So we're expecting a really good outcome out of this one.
Oh, good. Yeah, I expect a good fight. Like I've told everybody, and I just want a competitive match and see how it goes.
Believe me,
And
he won't stop throwing.
That's good. That's what we want.
We're here to entertain, and that's what we're going to do.
There you go. So it's you guys are here, and we're gonna get ready to get on the scale. And
Hey.
let's get it done.
Hey, thank you for having us. God
All
bless
right,
you.
John.
Yes,
Have
sir.
a good one. Bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome right here. Only boxing weigh-in. I ain't got a mic. I hope everybody can hear. I'm about to kick off this weigh-in right now. We'll start from the. Where'd you go at? All right. We'll turn it over to Chad. I want to get some training. We'll get this going. We got a mic, so everybody pay attention. We'll get this out. This is boxing round 6. Let's get it going.
Thank you, Big Henry. Big Henry representing 7 Cents Worldwide, one of our sponsors. You guys are more than welcome to move up forward. As you stated, we've got 5 amazing fights. If you want to recognize your promotion, OG Boxing Round 6. This event is titled Who's Your Daddy? What better on a Father's Day weekend to be here at Board Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona. Please remember, fighters, to check with your commissioner and promotion the time when you'll need to be in here and check in tomorrow. Your preparation for licensed cornermen and coaches and fighters will be on the other side of the building. Please remember that, okay? I will be calling you up to the scale and your face-off. First fighter first, second fighter. That will also be the order in which you will enter the ring tomorrow evening. Okay, we do want to recognize our sponsors for making this possible. Story Cannabis, printed images, once again, Big Henry and 7 Sins Worldwide, H Limo, Peter Mac Kennels, and Richard Ponte Designs. We appreciate assisting in making this event possible. And of course, our weigh-ins and tomorrow night's festivities are sanctioned and governed under the authorization of the Arizona Boxing and Mixed Martial Arts Commission. In here and present, overlooking the scale, your executive director, Danny A. Bella, and his constituents. We appreciate your patience in making this possible. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Report time for fighters and coaches tomorrow is 5 o'clock. Our first bell, 7 p.m. Let's be ready. Tell your friends, tell your family. We will be streaming live on Flash Media Sports as well. Please look for those links available on our social media platforms. Without further ado, it's time to bring up our first introductory bout of the evening. This is going to be a catchweight 174 plus 1 division. He is coming all the way from Las Cruces, New Mexico, representing Crosstown Boxing. He brings the unit record of 2 wins, opposite 2 defeats, and plenty of equipment. His official weight. 173.2. 173. His opponent hails from Hampton, Virginia, fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, representing Against the Ropes Gym. Help me welcome Thomas Born Killer Kofi. This will be Mr. Kofi's professional debut in the
That's why I wanted to use range.
171.9. 171.9. Any issues or discrepancies with weight will be handled by our commission and will be in a lot of time for them to meet, wait, to lock in tomorrow night's fight. Let's go face off, gentlemen. Shirts off, boards on. First to the ring will be Mr. Elijah Sweet. Second in, Thomas Morton Killer Kofi. Your first bout of the evening, gentlemen. This bout is official.
Fight right there.
And your second bout of the evening within the welterweight division, scheduled 4 rounds. Helping welcome first, by way of Oklahoma City, fighting out of Las Vegas, Sin City, Nevada, Diego Patilla the Hun Zuke. This gentleman is undefeated with 2 victories, one of those victories coming by way of KO.
Come on, man.
Even. 150 pounds even. We'll allow Mr. Zubik to get properly dressed. 1 hour to make the allotted official weight. Second person up to the scale, and they welterweight bout, second back to Scottsdale, Scottsdale, Arizona, USA. Help me welcome Anthony Simone. Oh, go ahead. Gentlemen, it's 1 win opposite, only 3 defeats. That victory coming by way of KO. 147.3 pounds on the stick. Let's get a face-off zone. Scheduled 4 3-minute rounds, the second round of the evening. Mr. Zubik, Mr. Simone, your bout is official. Your third bout of the evening, within a catch weight 163 plus 1 pound division. Again, for those unaware, in the state of Arizona and our boxing commission, they are allowed a 1 pound allowance given it is not a title fight at the professional level. Help me welcome first, represents Iron Gloves Boxing, fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona. He hails from San Francisco, California. Slava, Sexy Man. Great job. Help me welcome his opponent. He is very familiar with the OG boxing promotion, representing Hammer Boxing by way of Phoenix, Arizona, born and raised. Help me welcome Betty Danger. Pounds for Mr. Danger Road. You just get an official face-off for your third bout of the evening. Schedule 4 2-minute rounds. Mr. Jesus and Mr. Rose, your bout is official. Okay. Great job. It's time to welcome our 2 featured bouts, starting with your co-main event of the evening. This gentleman, representing Alamon Boxing by way of Fresno, California, USA. Help me welcome at 6 feet 2 inches tall in the heavyweight division, Ryan Hollywood Hall. Official weight, Mr. Hollywood Hall. 247.7 heavyweight pounds. Great job. His opponent, representing Box Out AZ out of Phoenix, Arizona, USA. He got 1 knockout to his record. Help me welcome Betty. Official This bout is official. Let's go. Great job. Let's get invited to the welcome to the main event up here to finalize our official weigh-in ceremony. Remember, take care of your bartenders and your servants. Enjoy yourself following the ceremony. 5 o'clock, you can check in, boxers. You will have the doctor and physician on stand. We're going to do the main event, weigh-in and face-off. Again, any discrepancies with your weight, please speak with our promoter and our sanctioned body following the ceremony. Without further ado, we're scheduled 6 3-minute rounds and catch weight 133.5 plus 1 division. Help me welcome first out of Pro Edge Boxing, by way of Culiacan, Sinaloa. An impressive professional boxer with 3 wins, opposite only 1 defeat. Official weight. 131.3 professional main. His opponent undefeated with 2 victories, representing Tweedy's Boxing Gym at a
Oh yeah!
Official weight, Mr. Lopez. 133.7 professional bout.
Hell yeah.
Once again, your main event scheduled 6 3-minute rounds to close things out. For OG Boxing round 6, who's your daddy? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get him now. Good job, guys. Let's stick now. Let's stick. That's what we're going to do. Let's stick. Thank you, vice friends and family. Please remember to
Come on, exclusive. Professional. Polio. Pick him up. Pick him up. No. I know what they're for.